What's up, guys? It's Danny and Gray's Cards and Toys, and we are coming back at you again today with another video. I think everybody's excited about this one. This is probably going to turn into a two-part series due to how much stuff we've got. Went to Martinsville. Obviously, Grayson wasn't feeling well throughout the entire week leading up, so he wasn't able to be with me. Shout out to all of you guys who came up and spoke to us. Longtime friends, some we, just met. If you're new here watching, we appreciate that as well. But had a decent weekend for Martinsville going in. I mean, if you don't have a pit pass, which I know hearing from some folks, it was terrible in there as well. Martinsville has just turned into a crazy one. It's just all pure luck if you get them. I mean, trucks and Xfinity, it's pretty simple, but with certain guys, that is anyways. But I went in Friday, got there around 10 and was thinking I was going to be okay. Well, I had missed a bunch of people, so therefore it made me have to stay after the race and wait for them to come out, which I normally don't do, nor do I like to do, but it was okay with the time, and I think I got out of there like 9:30 or something like that. So managed to get the people I did miss. And like I said, we'll just go from there and show everything. This is just truck stuff. We will have another part, so stay tuned for that. It'll be Cup and Xfinity on that one. And then we'll have a bonus piece that I've got for Sunday at the end of the second part, just so we won't have to go into 3 parts. But anyways, notable ones we'll start off with here. Shout out to Neil and Michael. Michael had gave me a couple things just to bring with me, and I snagged a few things for him on Friday, though I did manage to get him his Rajah Caruth signed. And then for Neil, I got him this Tony Breidinger, Sorry It Smeared. All of ours was like that. I think she went over a couple of them or whatever just to fix them, but it was a mess. But a shout out to Tony, too. She gave Grayson a shout out video, took care of all our stuff, which was very, very nice to sign what she did. And then she also signed these 2 for Neil. So there they are. Just wanted to showcase their stuff before I got into mine and Grayson. No particular order. I always stress that. We're just going to show them. So we're going to start off with Grayson's trading cards, and then I'll go right into mine. So we start off, we got some Tanner Gray there. Matt Mills. We had literally just opened up. Y'all may not even saw this video yet, so y'all are seeing some previews of Select before we even show it here on the channel. We've done opened the box and filmed it, and then I went and got some of them signed. So Spencer Boyd, Tyler Ingham, Connor Mosack. I was happy to knock these out. Grayson had pulled this, I believe, in one of his birthday boxes that he got. So he's happy to get that Connor Mosack done. Casey Mears. Called him and then really didn't need to get him on Saturday, but I did have some stuff, so stay tuned for that. Tyler Ingham. Butterbean. Like I said, missed him in the morning, so I had to stay after. Some of these guys we did, and that's the reason as to why. I mean, it was Butterbean, Munoz, Breidinger. I think I got Ingham too, and Mosack. I think Mosack was after, I think. Anyways, it was bigger names, so that's why I was wanting to stay. Ben Rhodes. Some more Rajahs. That's a green. It's not numbered, but that's a nice looking card. Caden Honeycutt. Matt Mills. Chandler Smith. Lane Riggs. There's some more Tanner Grays. They're all over the place. Like I said, no particular order, because for sure they are just all over. Jake Garcia. Corey Heim. He stopped and he literally signed for everybody. And then a bonus notable, there's Daniel Hemrick. Also got David Reagan. I'm glad that I stuck some stuff in there for him. because he's like a driver coach for Toyota, I believe, Ford, whatever group he's with. It might be Ford, it might be Toyota, I don't know. Anyways, he stopped and he signed, so it was nice. These are my stack of cards here, no particular order. Connor Mosack, you'll probably see some doubles. Casey Mears. I was glad to get these Maximum Access. I've been working on that set. I know there's a bunch in it, and there's some I'll never get, but just getting the ones I got. Yeah, 27. That would be a cool set to finish, though. Die cut there. American Thunder. Here's another one. Press Pass Confidential. I was working on that one a little bit, too. It's got 25 in it, but I just like, and I think it's cool because they do have an autograph version of these, and they would sign there over the sticker or whatever that they done back then. So I'm trying to just do them myself. Ankrum, there's Butterbean. I think I had the same ones Grayson did. Raja, Caden Honeycutt, some Lane Riggs, Tanner Gray, Jake Garcia, and it's crazy. Shout out to the folks that helped me out with a couple things, because there was times where I wasn't able to get everything myself. Matt Mills, that one's numbered out of 149, and without them just trying to take care of and knock some stuff out, and you know, that helped a lot. David Reagan, and then Tony B, like I said, really appreciate her taking the time and signing all that, and then wishing Grayson to get well soon. That was really nice of her to do that as well. All right, going right into Grayson's hero cards, photos, and stuff. We'll start out with Billy Malden. Grayson has become pretty good friends with him. A couple times he's met him, and Billy always enjoys talking to Grayson. And he went a step up above and beyond and wanted me to message him and let him know how Grayson was and stuff. And it's just the little things like that that means a lot to me as his dad, and of course his mom appreciates it as well. Spencer Boyd on a few here. This one kind of smeared. I think it's just the finish on those cards. Tony Breidinger, she went over a couple of these. It just didn't look too great. They had smeared, but it was nice of her to, like I said, stop and take that time and sign all that. Got Tyler Ankrum. Some of these may be doubles for me and Grayson. You might see the same cards, and then there's that we've already gotten them before. I know we didn't get this one, though. We didn't have that one. Butterbean in the 07. That was nice. Brent Cruz. These cards are all over the place. Jake Garcia. I got Corey Heim. That one. This one got dual signed. It's got Brent Cruz on the back, and then Corey Heim on the front. Matt Mills in red. That had to be a Neil one. Neil was helping me on some of this stuff, and I appreciate him doing that. Tanner Gray. Cameron was too. It's good to see him on Friday. Didn't see him on Saturday. I thought he might come back. He may have had a baseball game or something. It's always good seeing him, though. Caden Honeycutt. I got a Scott Riggs. Connor Jones. Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick on a few more here. Appreciate him signing like he did. Raja. Matt Crafton. And Timmy Hill there. So that's Grayson's hero cards and / photos. And then here is mine. Spencer Boyd starts us off with mine. Then we go right into Nunez. It's the craziest thing. It seems like I've only got like one hero card of Nunez signed. But I would much rather have him on these, just, to collect them. Got Frankie Nunez there on the Big Fat Liar cover. The VHS cover for My Dog Skip for Frankie, and I appreciate him for doing those. I know sometimes he doesn't like doing it, but I asked nicely. I think after me, he just got mobbed because they weren't even paying attention to the guys that were coming out. It was just insane. But it was working to my advantage because it was after the truck race, and I was paying attention, and most of them weren't, so they were missing out. We got Tyler Ankrum, Butterbean. Like I said, you see some of the same ones. There's Rodney Childers. He was walking around and stuff. I got Scott Riggs on that photo. I got Billy to sign that one. He's in with the MRO head chaplain, I believe. Timmy Hill, Matt Crafton. I just do not get a lot of those Thor sports because they're up in Ohio, so I don't have a whole lot for those guys. Rajai Caruth. Mine, that one's signed in blue. I believe Neil done that one. I don't know who done it. Maybe he may. I don't know who done it. Stephen Parsons. Glad I brought that one finally and got it done. Daniel Hemrick. A few more Hemricks. There's that one. Man, I didn't realize I'd done that many of Hemrick. All right, Connor Jones. Glad to get that one signed too because we'd been carrying them for I think over a year now. Certain ones of these. Yeah, that's 2023. Wow, 2 years on some of them. Finally got it done though. Just patience. Scott Riggs. Caden Honeycutt. One in blue. That looks good in blue. I just usually go with the black and go on with it. Tanner Gray. There's one in red. I know Neil had to do that one. We got one in blue. We're just switching all kinds of colors. Matt Mills. Another one. Corey on one side. Grant Cruz on the other. Jake Garcia. We got Brent Cruz on a couple here. And then we've got Tony Breidinger. Like I said, appreciate her a whole lot for signing like she did. Then I said, taking the time to do that for Grayson was awesome. And that one. Randy printed those out, and I think he printed one in black and white and one in color. That's the whole thing there. I was so mad that day because I didn't have anything for it. I'm like, whatever, why not take a picture? So, like I said, that's our stuff there. And then we got just a couple more pieces here, which we were really excited to get signed. And that is the Hot Wheels Tony Breidinger from last year. I found several of these and managed to finally get them signed. So I was happy about that. So that's going to do it, though, for day one. That was Friday Truck Series stuff. Just wanted to get this out. Stay tuned for part 2. It'll be coming in the next day or so. If y'all enjoyed this, please leave us a like, comment. If you're watching this and not subscribed, I think you should consider that because we do this stuff a lot. I know this is going to be one of our last ones of the year, though, with the season winding down. But we always like to get stuff signed and then showcase it here. And, you know, it's just a conversation piece, and you guys seem to enjoy it a lot. And we appreciate y'all watching and subscribing, commenting, that whole 9 yards. So this is Danny and Grace. Hope y'all enjoyed. And we'll see y'all later. Take care, guys. God bless.